Well, I guess we could ride a Chelicerate. Bunnies, we do have a grappling arm. Can we ride the Chelicerate? I'm literally taking a ride on a Chelicerate. I don't know where we're going. The last time that we played, we kind of got chomped on by ghost Chelicerates, and things were kind of gnarly. There were a lot of undead stuff. Didn't like it. We don't want to do that again. So I kind of decided to return to some place that I felt the most calm. And that is this place. After all, if it worked for the ancients, if it worked for the architects, it'll work for us, right? Well, actually, in reality, the reason why I came back here is because a long time ago, I don't remember how many episodes ago, one of the bunnies told me that, why didn't you take a clipping of these bonsai plants? Because they're really pretty. It would be really cool to decorate the station. Well, I thought that they had a fantastic idea. So I came out here, and unfortunately, you can't. So I was a little disappointed. I was hoping to decorate our base so that when we came into the episode, I'd be able to kind of show off how awesome the place looks. But you know what? It wasn't a wasted trip because A, this place is freaking gorgeous. B, if you look at the plans in the upper right hand corner of the screen, you'll notice that we have now unlocked the very last fragments of the grappling arm for the prawn suit, the sea truck horsepower upgrade, and the sea truck afterburner upgrade. Apparently there are more sea monkey nests out here on the way to this location, and all three of these last blueprints right here were all in the exact same place. So 1, 2, and 3, they were all adjacent to each other. Well, relatively so as far as sea monkey nests go. So let's head on back. I am so glad that we have our depth module, because the depth module allows us to go down to 650 meters in depth. And guess what? We're at 615 meters. So very, very useful indeed. And we're going to go in and take our truck all the way back to the base. And then we're going to go and find Maida. We just need to navigate our way out of here first. Here's the thing. Right now, while I'm down here, I do want to pick up nickel ore just because we are low on it. In fact, we have none back at base. And this is the only place that I know of so far. Well, there we go. That has nickel ore way down at 600, right? Oh, that's a squid shark. Okay, that's cool. It's a good thing that we've got the perimeter defense module, so arm that up just in case he comes for us. And we're going to go the other way. So the last time that we were here, we definitely zoomed through as quickly as... Oh my God, is that what I think it is? Oh, I did not know there was magnetite here. All right, all of a sudden... we might look around a little more. Okay, so we might look around a little more. I did not know there was magnetite here. Whoa, holy moly. So what I was about to say, and that just proves my point. What I was about to say is that last time we were here, we were running out of oxygen very quickly, and we essentially didn't really get to explore. And this is down underneath, well, in that like deep sea anemone area, apparently with a protector out here, so that tells us something. So maybe we should look around a little more. I didn't even know it was possible to get... Oh my gosh. Oh, we're out of power. Holy crap, we're out of power. Oh, wow. And then our juice came back on. I didn't know there was a full shutdown of power when we did that. Like it expelled all of everything. Holy moly, wow. I had no idea it worked that way. That scared me for a second because I was like, I don't have any backup cells. I really don't have any backup cells. And this is definitely not our ion power cell beast out here. Ooh, what are those? Are these squid shark eggs? Creature egg full. Well, that's not going to do. So here's the thing. I would love to get more eggs. I'm going to get one. I don't know if I'll get both. I do want... You know, I don't want to destroy this entire ecosystem. I definitely want to make sure that they can still reproduce and stuff. So I'm going to leave at least one of the eggs. But let's head up. Oh boy, I heard that. Yep, and I kind of felt it too. Well, I only found that one magnetite. That's kind of all right. I'm sure there's more down there. But at this point, I don't have any backup food. Oh wait, yes I do. Oh my gosh, I do have backup food. I just have to go here. In the fancy box. All right, so we just need the fancy box. That's okay. We'll get a little bit of a backup peeper. Eat the peeper. Excellent. We can get some water there. So maybe we need to put a nutrient block in there because I'll tell you, that was not enough. But it took the edge off, right? It's for emergencies. It took the edge off. Part of me is thinking that I kind of want to replace in our emergency box, I want to replace the booster. That's our, I said the booster tank? Booster tank, that's what it's called. I want to replace the booster tank with a standard high capacity O2 tank. And the reason why is it takes up less slots. So I'll be able to fit in more emergency supplies. Oh, that's right. So before I came here as well, I was also able to complete the propulsion cannon. So apparently that was in Sea Monkey Nests as well. So now we have 4 new things that we can work with. I'm so excited about the sea truck upgrades because I gotta say that it hasn't exactly felt the most nimble thing in the world. So it'll be really nice to have. We could use more lithium if we have the space. So I might dump, nope, yep, we got a little bit of space. So let's go in and grab this. And we'll also grab this. So one thing I want to show you actually has to do with lights. The bunnies we're talking about, my gosh, when you use a flashlight, it's so much nicer than when you use this light. This is from the Sea Glide. So it's a little cooler. It's not as wide of a flood or a spill. But if we go over to the flashlight, isn't that a lot easier to see? It's so much nicer, and the contrast is just vivid, and a lot of stuff stands out. So I'm in 100% agreement there. So what's kind of interesting is that I was able to do this. You're probably wondering what's happening. So I don't have the flashlight equipped right now, but I'm still toggling a light. Now I have the flashlight, and there's the light. So the flashlight's still better. It's still better visually. But as a compromise, you could do this and still have your Sea Glide out. Isn't that cool? Instead of that. Yeah? So what I'm doing right now is using a headlamp. So earlier on, we got the headlamp blueprint, but the headlamp blueprint requires an ion battery. And I didn't have one at the time, and now that we have one, I can actually use this. So I don't know necessarily if I will use this. I mean, it's really cool that I can kind of go around like this with the headlamp, and it's sort of like a mini flashlight.
30 seconds of oxygen.
But I don't know if I'll do it just because I value the rebreather too much. But you know, if you're okay with your oxygen and everything like that, then you could use the headlamp and you could use your Sea Glide. And I have been doing that for a little bit, but I have to say that the rebreather, maximum extension of underwater capacity, right? Rebreather plus ultra high capacity tank is mwah. So the cool thing is also, I was able to make a few adjustments to the base. So when we get home, you will notice that we have some new things there waiting. It's a bit of a surprise. So we've got our modules. So actually, I'll go ahead and I'll park myself in, and then we'll pilot that in. I've accidentally destroyed a module before doing this maneuver. Like that. I have learned to, well, actually, no, that's not true. I just did it. I was going to say I learned to not magnetically just connect and to manually pilot it in because I've hit the module a few times trying to line that up. We'll go ahead and resupply first as the first thing that we do. Well, actually, no. Yep, no, we'll drop off stuff. Then we'll have space. Then we can do the power. So just regular housekeeping chores, right? So titanium, we don't need it. Silver, we'll go ahead and dump off 2. A lot of lithium here. 1, 2, 3. A lot of nickel ore. So that's awesome. We didn't really have much of that. We had none at all. We'll go in and get a little bit of diamond. And then the single piece of magnetite. That's excellent. And then we'll hold on to that egg so we can dump it off in the right place. For food and everything like that, we'll go ahead and pick up new blocks. And we need a refill as well, so we can pick up a nutrient block. We already have enough on coffee. We will pick up some water. So we'll get 2 of these right there. We can go outside. I'd like to, you know what? Let's stock the outside box. So that's right here. So one thing that we can do is also pull the booster tank. We'll get some, we've got water, we've got health, we've got a nutrient block for 75 right there. And let's get back in. And I'm curious, can we break in the recyclotron, the booster tank, will it break off the booster tank upgrade, or will it render it to its base components? I don't know. Recycle. We get our high capacity O2 tank. That is awesome. That is awesome. So if we pull this off, now it'll recycle it down to standard, but I don't want to do that. But I just think that is so cool. So it takes it down one level. That is a lot of control in that recyclotron that I wouldn't necessarily expect. So that's really awesome. We'll go ahead and get our bioreactor all filled up. There we go. And then we're specifically going to choose the peppers. I have to say, probably if I had to do this again, outside of the health and healing properties to save on fiber mesh for med kits, I would say that the fevered pepper is probably the best pepper to have. Although to fill up the bioreactor, the shrub nuts are phenomenal and they don't rot. So that's all excellent. So let's go ahead on out. Oh, actually, did we fill up the O2 tank? I don't think so. So we got to put it on so we can fill it up. There we go. O2's coming online 100%. And then we'll go in and switch back to ultra high capacity. And we'll get back in there. And now we still have the 90 seconds, but it doesn't take as many slots. And this is more for emergency, so we can fit more emergency supplies. I think that's going to be really, really important. Are there any tools that we want to add? I mean, I guess the air bladder we hang on to, we use it. Beacons, I guess the Pathfinder tool. Maybe the Pathfinder tool. You know, we don't use the cutter all the time, so having it in the back and then being able to pull it out when we need it is awesome. Mineral detector, I don't really use that often. I would say maybe the Pathfinder tool, and then maybe we'll get another block of food. So we'll carry 2 nutrient blocks in there. We'll do 2, 2, 2, right? I think that's going to be great. And then for us, we'll go in and carry some fish. This is for our own personal consumption outside of the emergency box. So this is going to be the new setup right here. We'll have 2 nutrient blocks, 2 health, 2 plus 50 water. We're going to have a Pathfinder tool to get us out of danger. Although I guess, arguably speaking, you'd want to use a Pathfinder tool before you get into danger. So maybe we'll have a think on that one later. The laser cutter, because we don't use that all the time, but when you need it, you need it. And then our spy pangling and a 90-second O2 tank. I think it's going to be phenomenal. So that's all restocked. We're restocked. Everything's looking good. We have stuff that we can build, but first, if we head all the way up back to our room, I've added some more of our collectibles to the desk. So this is Sam's necklace. We've got our pictures, and we've got Fred's shaving kit. I've added a fridge here. Apparently, you can stick and store stuff in the fridge. So I'm assuming that things that would normally rot will not. I don't know for sure, but there's one way to find out. So what I can do for science is grab some fevered peppers. You can see that they've got the green background that's interior that I learned from the bunnies. And then here's this, like, I guess, what would you call it? A decay meter or a freshness meter or something like that. If we were to take these peppers and stick them in here, we can come back before we leave and see if they've decayed. I have a feeling in the fridge, they will not. And isn't that a neat thing? That's so cool. So let's head on down. I also had some posters like this that I forgot that I had. So I kind of went around the base and I stuck them up. So we got a new one right here. We have the one from Mr. Pham over here with a mutation. And we've got Alien Intruder right here. I thought this was so cool because you can see that on the surface, they look like humans, but in the shadows, they're anything but. Definitely looks kind of like this guy in the middle who's waving is actually some type of alien intruder. So I thought that was a really, really cool touch. If we go over to Corporal Kelpie, everything's looking good here. Oh, what's this? Hang in there. That's right. We had this poster. I totally forgot about this. So this is almost like a throwback to the previous kitty that we had. So the Keep Calm kitty has been replaced with a Keep Calm and Truck on. And then I have renovated down below. So here you can see we've got some plants and an alien containment unit. Ain't that a trip? So this is actually why I went over to try to get that alien bonsai plant, because I wanted to populate this and make it look nice for the bunny so that they'd be really, really excited that we're making an alien containment unit. I know that there's a way to do a larger one with a large room, but I did not make that yet. So we will definitely keep that in mind. We also have another poster. I noticed here that it actually says Killa Bunnies versus Devils. And you can actually see on the helmet here, it says Bad Kitty. And then there's a whole bunch of little bunnies out here. Look at that. So you got that bunny on the shoulder and everything like that. So I thought that was really cool. I didn't really notice that on the Hoverball Smash poster. So I thought that was a really neat touch. And then down below, I've gone ahead and I've planted different types of plants inside the alien containment unit. And guess what? We now have another egg to add. So the question is, what kind of creatures will we have in here? I have no clue. So we're going to start with the small ones. I've really wanted to do that. I think this is the eye jelly. If I recall, I got it from the eye jelly area. This is the one that had the 4 wiggling arms. I have no idea what that is, whether or not it's... it looks like a spike trap to me. So I think this is the crash fish. The only way to find out... So sea monkey egg. Sea monkeys hatch from these. I think that's the only one that we know of. So let's go ahead and grab one of each of the unidentified. And then we'll just kind of go from there. So we've got a little bit of... I think this is an eye jelly. I have no idea what this is. Maybe a penguin? I don't know. And then we've got the squishy and the... so that I think is a crash fish. I have no idea what this is. And then we've got this neat sort of American football pistachio-shaped egg. And then, of course, we've got the little jelly. Where did the jelly go? Pretty sure it's an eye jelly. Oh, there we go. Yeah, pretty sure that's an eye jelly. So that's going to be interesting. I don't want to put any of the big ones in yet. Maybe we'll even throw in a sea monkey just so that we've got one of the small ones, one each of the small ones. And then once they've hatched, I believe it'll actually label them and it will no longer be unknown, right? So that's going to be really cool. So there we go. That's actually a sea monkey egg. Oh, you can see inside. Oh my God, I didn't realize. Wow. Wait, can we play with the sea monkey? Because you know what this looks a lot like? The cuttlefish. That looks a lot like the cuttlefish. The cuttlefish is the only egg I know of that had a little tiny chibi version inside. And this almost looks like little ears or something on the top of the egg itself. Wow. Oh, see, I'm kind of excited now. I didn't even realize that that was the case. I want to put a bunch of sea monkeys now. I didn't really think about that. Well, and then finally when we go down, I've even added a fish tank. I've actually thought the spinner fishes, if I have to choose, they are my favorite fish in this game. I love the little spinner fish. So I put 2 of them in there because I thought they're just so adorable. I love how round they are. I love how silly they are. I love how pachinko bouncy they are off of the walls of the aquarium. And I just think they're really cool. But I figured they'd want friends. So I went ahead into the back of our sea truck aquarium and added some friends. So there we go. So those are the additions to the station. I know they're small, but they're pretty darn awesome, I think. So I'm pretty excited about it. We'll have to see how these develop. We've got 5 different small eggs in here now, so that's phenomenal. And now we are going to prepare for our journey because we are going to find Maida. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going to happen, and we're going to make it happen because I have a plan. That's right, I've got a plan. So let's just make sure that we have enough water. We're going to go ahead and touch base with a reactor, make sure that we've got what we need, and then we're going to build up some of the new upgrades that we have because I would like to mess around with the grappling arm and take the Corporal Kelpie because we're going to want to be as strong as possible. I don't know what's going to be out there. So it might be nuts. Who knows? Okay, so we're ready. We're heading on down. Let's see. We want a new power cell. Do we have any battery needs? I don't think so. So we're just going to go ahead and grab the power cell. That's going to be for the afterburner upgrade. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And I even have the propulsion cannon right there. I've actually, like I said, I took off the filtration suit because I was finding that when I would get reclaimed water, it would pop up and fill up the inventory at really inopportune times. And I couldn't pull out the O2 tank in an emergency, and it almost cost us our lives at different times. So that's been pretty nuts. Oh, the thumper. Do we need the thumper? I don't know if we need the thumper, but we'll do without it for now. So we got a power cell. We know we got a wiring kit right here. So wiring kit, we got lithium. So 2 on lithium. We need the calcified sulfur. So we'll get a couple of there. Perfect. We need the benzene, so we'll grab benzene. It's a good thing we made that in the past. We need lubricant. We've got lubricant. That's phenomenal. We need 2 more lithium. Okay. We need 2 titanium. And now we need 2 advanced wiring kits. So that's going to be 4 silver. So we can make 2 standard wiring kits. So that's 1 and 2. And we're going to need 2 CPUs or 2 computer chips. So that's going to be 2 gold. That's going to be 4 of the... Oh, perfect. Oh, there we go. 4 of the table coral sample. And then we need some of the wire, copper wire. So we're going to need 2 more copper as well. And then we're going to have everything that we need. So let's go in and build 1 computer chip because I ran out of space. And then we'll condense that into an advanced wiring kit. And then all I need is 1 more copper and we can do the same. And we've got everything that we need without exception. So that's going to be phenomenal. So there we go. Copper wire, computer chip into advanced wiring kit. Easy. And 1 more. High five. There we go. So now it's just a matter of making these. So we can actually, I love that we can fabricate it here. I think that's so cool. Instead of having to go all the way to the vehicle upgrade console, but it's kind of nice to have the use of the vehicle upgrade console anyway, because it has other status updates. I think the one thing that I do miss, so you know that we've named our like Corporal Kelpie as an example. It no longer shows. And so what I'm talking about, let's unpin this here and we'll get back to the inventory. What I'm talking about here is we named it Corporal Kelpie, but if we look back here, it just says docked, fully charged. If I recall, back in the original Subnautica, it would actually put the name there and say Corporal Kelpie is fully charged. And I thought that was a neat touch. I mean, it's not a big thing, but I thought it was a really neat touch. You can see Corporal Kelpie has double ion power cells in there. That might be a little bit much for, you know, we don't need that much. Oh, I didn't realize Corporal Kelpie needed to be healed. My bad. Or repaired. Well, let's actually, we need to go to the other side anyway to stick in the grappling arm.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And the best place to repair is right there. Excellent. So we've got 2 storage upgrades right now. That doesn't matter. Or bam, grappling arm. There we go. So we do need to kind of eject the entire module system on the Sea Angel. Oh, I totally forgot. I renamed this to the Sea Angel. So it's our brand new sea truck, sea train. And I named the cab the Sea Angel in a sort of like baby angel blue. So that is the next generation. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out a way to do any upgrades or repairs while it's docked here. The nice thing is it takes care of the repairs for us, but I can't really get into the upgrade console until I am outside of the sea truck dock. If there's a way, I haven't figured it out yet. Now I get access to the upgrades and I can stick in the horsepower upgrade. And the afterburner upgrade provides an extra burst of speed at the expense of some power. So I've never messed with these. I don't know how that works. But in theory, are we faster? Are we... I mean, maybe it's placebo, but it does feel like passively it's a little more responsive. It's not huge, but it's a little more responsive. Curious how we use the afterburner upgrade. If I, looks like it's on 3. So if I tap 3 and whoa, okay, that's awesome. A little bit of boost to speed. So I'd imagine we could potentially evade some nosy neighbors now. That's excellent. And it's back up so we can that is so cool. Okay, so as far as I can tell, this is the fully upgraded, well, outside of the depth upgrade modules or the depth upgrades, this is, at least we've got something in every single upgrade slot, which is amazing. So I love that. That's going to charge up. That's going to get ready. That's great. I'd imagine having an ion power cell in here would be really, really nice. Just because if you're going to use that, I'd imagine it would drain power pretty rapidly. So let's go out. We're going to go over to Maida and we're going to make this happen. I think we've got everything that we need. So first things first, we're going to go over to our beacon manager. We're going to make sure that we are signaled. So the one that we're piloting, Corporal Kelpie right here, we're going to turn off club heat. We don't need to go there. We're going to turn off the last known position out there. And I think we've kind of been there before, so we'll make that blue. We're turning off the Sea Angel. We've got the Sea Truck module. That's at yellow. Drop pods, spy pangling, all the architect. We've got to take a look at these architect artifacts. I totally forgot about that. And where is it that we are heading? We are headed over to the Delta Station dock. So we're going to go and mark up the Delta Station dock, and I will show you why. So Where are we at Delta Station wise? Up here. All right, so let's step off. And it's been a while, but hopefully... There we go. We have a little more control now. And if we hang tight, look at this. We're actually regaining thrust, which is phenomenal because up until this point, we have not had a way to regain thrust until we land and mostly stay still. So that's really, really, really handy. I'm very excited about that. So that's going to be great. So Maida said, if we go to the voice log, this is where her greenhouse is.
All right, Altera. You win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about 1 kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
So one thing we really want is a present from Maida. Hopefully it's not like a thermal blade in the gut or something. But that's why we're bringing our prawn suit. Now, once we're at the tower, that's where she told us you want to go east, 1 kilometer east. She said nothing about north. She said nothing about west, nothing about south. She said about east, about 1 kilometer. I do not know how to tell how far I am going, let's say, horizontally, right? So here is the tower. So we're going to start from the tower because this is where we were told I am east about 1 kilometer. So if we look at our map and we go over to the Altera map right here. So logs, maps, Altera facilities map. This is Delta Station. So we want to go straight east, probably this iceberg here, I'm guessing. I don't know what 1 kilometer is. I can kind of suss it out based off of the legend at the tip top here, but it's too small for me to read with my eyes, so I'm gonna do something different. What we're gonna do is drop a beacon. I think we can only drop beacons in the water, but I'll try here. Will this read? Edit beacon name. We'll say Delta Tower, like that. There we go. Delta Tower. So if we go to the beacon manager, will that show up? Oh, it does. Okay, I did not expect that. Well, this is Delta Tower. Phenomenal. We'll turn off Delta Station Dock, put that back into blue. So this is Delta Tower. And the farther that we get away from it, in theory, when we look at it, it should tell us how far. So we want to hit about that 1,000 meter distance, right? And on top of it, if we look at the map, when we are east of this position, when we look back at it, it should be dead on west on our bearing, right? When we look at the compass. So we're going to be over here, and then we're going to be looking back at the tower. It should be west of our position. So that's the plan, right? So we'll get into the prawn suit. We'll clear out being super cold. We're going to look at the bearings. We're going to head off east, jump right off the freaking mountain into the water. So now, and then land on the crash fish. Okay, Crashy. There he goes. All right, thank you. And when we look back at the Delta Tower, we are 205 meters away, dead west. You can see it at the very top, right? So we'll head straight east. We want to go another 800 meters, but again, I don't know how I'll determine outside of just estimating. And my estimation is not great. So we'll just keep heading in this direction. And we've just run out of thrust. And you see the thrust is not coming on back. Oh, it's the glow whale. It's not coming on back until we land. So maybe we'll choose a place to land so we can get some thrust. There we go. We got it. And if we look back at our icon, it's dead west 461 meters. So we'll go back to the bearing east because we've gone about 200 meters or so. We were at 205 and we went to 261 or 461. And we'll just keep pushing on forward. Now, maybe this isn't the best idea just because maybe the sea truck would have been better. It probably would have been better for this. But hey, I wanted to try the new grappling arm. So we're doing it. We're doing it. That's what we're doing. That's right. All right. Oh, look at that. They got a squid shark. At least if I get chomped on by a squid shark, I'll have more faith in our durability. 750 meters. So we're making our way. Hopefully I'll be able to get by him without too much trouble. We'll go and do the horizontal boost. There's another squid shark, so we're between two of them. And land. We spin around. We're at 862. So almost at 1,000. And we need to go up this way. Although if we're going to be on top of an iceberg, maybe we don't have enough thrust. Ow, what the? What was that? Oh, are they like crab squids? Where they can...
Volcano detected nearby.
Say what? Inactive volcano? Okay, I've never gotten that message. I guess we're going to be at the bottom. So we might need to come back with a sea truck. Oh, Chelicerate. So where did the electronic stuff come from? The zappiness? I have no clue. But apparently we're near a volcano, so hang on. What's the deal with an inactive volcano? I'm guessing we can go deeper. They've got lithium down here. All right, bunnies, we're going down. Never mind. We're not doing Maida just yet. Because I don't know if I can go up higher.
Another site found, but I cannot yet tell whether the others survived. Still, it holds valuable information. I hope you will find more.
Wow. All right. I did not.
The network is indicating more of my people's technology, but the images I am receiving are fragmented, repeating. I am struggling to locate them precisely.
Fragmented images? Why would that happen?
I can only theorize that the locations are deep and shielded by a refractive material.
Like kyanite?
Perhaps amongst large crystal formations.
Like kyanite? Oh my god, if there's kyanite... Alright, so... Quick stop, bunnies. Oh wow, that was fast. Oh, ion cubes! We might be able to get replacements for... Yeah, we might be able to get replacements for the ion power cells we lost, right? Can we scan these? Or scan the architect artifact? Architect artifact. Okay, so if we go back and we go to, I think, research alien data, it didn't really tell us, so we'll have to look again. Oh my gosh. All right. Can we scan that? Nope. Pick that up. We're at 186 right now. I mean, the cool thing is if it's inactive, then maybe it's not as violent. So if we're in the prawn suit, we can withstand some heat. Unsure what the artifact is. Hang tight. Emergency power only. Maybe they're talking about on our other base. We're going straight in. This is not good. Oh boy. Well, it's 20 degrees. That's not too bad. Maybe it's their version of a power cell or a thermal plant. You know what I mean? So I thought maybe there was more down there. He said it was shielded by crystal formations or something. Not really seeing crystalline formations. I see diamonds, I see rubies, I see lithium. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's useful. Huh. Maybe there's more in this area? Inactive volcano. I mean, the fact they called this out, that it's an inactive volcano, I mean, that's very different. It's not like the other architect artifacts where we just kind of went around and then we found them and we scanned them and we read about them. There was more to it. So I'd actually kind of like to zip through because I have a feeling it was one of these, the alien artifact, and is it no, not the ground sampler. Analyses, water analyses, maybe the ground sampler? I have no idea. It didn't seem to pick up. I scanned it. Well, okay, this is interesting. You know what we should do is drop a beacon. We already dropped one beacon. This is going to be our last beacon, but I don't know what this is all about. So this is going to be the inactive volcano. We'll just call it that. We'll have it up on the beacon. Oh, I definitely want to change the typo because I can't change it unless I'm right up on it. And now it's marked. We'll mark it as orange. Yeah, orange is fine. Okay. Well, we have it there if we ever want to return to it, so that's phenomenal. We do have room for more beacons, but definitely see a lot of diamond, ruby, and everything. Let's go in and Ooh, jellyfish egg discovered. There we go. Pinacarid egg discovered. Arctic ray egg discovered. Crashfish egg discovered. And then I assume they'll do... Well, we already know about the sea monkey egg, so... And this is all happening back at the base, essentially. So, Chelicerate, do you see us? So right now, if we look back at the Delta Station, Delta Tower, we are now exactly, well, a little over 1 kilometer away, dead east, right? So this is where we want to be. So right above us, in theory, is Maida's greenhouse. So the question is, how do we go straight up? Well, I guess we could ride a Chelicerate. Bunnies, we do have a grappling arm. Can we ride the Chelicerate? Sea monkey egg. Wow, he's fancy. You're fancy. How about that? Oh, no. Never mind. Ooh, have that. Have a little that. Does that work? All right. Well, apparently we can... I think we just are riding the Chelicerate right now. Curious if we can take one out. There's plenty out here. I mean, if I'm here, does that mean they can't bite me? Kind of like hanging on to the backside of a snake or something, like right behind its head. Apparently the hitbox... Oh. I'm literally taking a ride on a Chelicerate. I don't know where we're going. Oh, it's just kill a brute shark. Man, this guy killed a brute shark? I'm like a tick. I am like a tick. Oh my gosh. Where are we going, guy? Oh, he's gonna take us to the surface. Oh, that's beautiful. So I didn't know how I'd get to the surface, but apparently the Chelicerate's gonna take me there. What an awesome guy. Thank you so much. Have that. Ooh, that can't feel good. I don't know if that's doing what we want to. I mean, our durability is definitely going down. So, you know what? Let's take this moment to maybe hang on, get some thrust. So we're getting our thrust back. And obviously we need to repair as soon as possible, but oh my gosh. Did that plan work? Thrust. Hold on. Hold on. We rode that Chelicerate. So where are we with the Delta Tower? We are exactly a kilometer east of the Delta Tower. So is Maida's... Are we on Maida's greenhouse right now? Is this her greenhouse? I mean, obviously we're on a big iceberg. We got more thrust back. Latch. Get the boost. Maybe she's up here somewhere. Oh. Nab it. So we'll get our thrust back. Wow. I didn't think we'd have to play Tarzan in order to find Maida. Yeah, definitely would have been easier with a sea truck. So for all the bunnies playing, bring the sea truck next time. Give them the boost. Okay, let's get repaired. Holy moly, that was not the best way to do it. Our poor Corporal Kelpie, but boy, he handled it like a champ. And we are currently low on hydration and we are lower on food, but we've got some fish, we've got some water. I think we'll be okay. Wow, that was insane. I don't know what to think about that, but it worked, so I can't complain. So there we go. Large filtered water, a little bit of cured featherfish, and we'll hang on to the excess. So we're back in on the prawn suit. We are now looking at the beacon about a kilometer east. So in theory, where we are now is approximately where Maida's greenhouse is. What is that? Is anyone seeing what I'm seeing? This is to the east of us. Are those whales? Whoa, okay, blizzard. So I can't see very well now, but... So let's get out. We'll hop in the water. I think it was to the east. I don't know what that was. There were like a bunch of creatures. Maybe there were whales that were surfacing or something. Okay. Well, if we look right there, that looks very suspiciously flat. You know what I mean down there? That's a whale. All right, let's go get Kelpie. This looks like it could be something, and I am seeing plants there, so I will head here first. Use our thrust. Get on up. There we go. Yeah, that. I mean, that's got to be a whale, right? Oh, yeah, it's a glow whale. It's a glow whale. So, this is what we saw when we were passing, coming back from the undead Chelicerate area. I've never been up here. Definitely has some kind of plants, but it looks pretty barren otherwise. Is that... Nothing too crazy here, seems like. I mean, we could go up on the archway, I think. Haven't been to the top, so... Oh! What is this? That does not look like a greenhouse, but... What is this? Satellite. This satellite bears the clear markings of the architect's civilization. It appears to have crash-landed, though its structural integrity remains surprisingly intact. This satellite's internal design indicates that it was likely used for long-range data transmission. The data transmission node in the storage housing has long been corrupted by exposure to the elements. Well, we found some more stuff, so that's always a plus. That's cool. Surprised Alan didn't say anything about that. Alright, so maybe that was the purpose of this place, but when the blizzard clears a little bit, we should be able to get a better view at the tops of the icebergs, right? I am seeing what looks to be like a Twinkie shape, and I mean that in the best way possible. So in this direction to our south-southeast, there is what looks to be like a rectangular prism or a rounded Twinkie in the distance. So I think if we hop on down and head in that direction, that might take us to a good spot. So let's head to the Twinkie. Oh, look at the boxes. There we go. All right, so if we're looking back at the tower, we are now 12, so 1.2 kilometers away. She said about, so that is about 1 kilometer or so. We've got silver ore, could use that. Could use a top off there, that's excellent. All right, so I think we're in the right place. This looks promising. I'm seeing bones, so I assume that's kind of the decorational standard of Maida, yeah? And we are seeing light sticks, so they definitely want us to come here. Looks like there's 2 different main locations you can go to, or come in from, and we gotta head on up. I bet this is the place. Awesome. Wow, that was an adventurous way to get here. Hang wings. Keep climbing. There it is. High five. I think we did it. Maida, we're here. I'd be surprised if she brought the snow stalker with her. And this does not look like the large room. It looks like a shorter large room that I wonder if we can scan, you know? Doesn't look like it. Just got a bulkhead here. Wow, nice, Maida.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in Old Wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning?
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction.
I wonder how she got... She's got to have a sub or something, because how'd she bring the
Need
snow
anything
stalker here?
else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself at the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Man, what plants are these? Oh, can we not get these? Preston's Delights. Preston's plant. I like I'm standing right on her plant bed like this. So I'm assuming these are going to decay. They do decay. And they provide food and water. Delightful to some. Well, we'll have to keep that in mind. Ooh, plant shelf. Nice. Good for decoration here. What else is in here? Chinese potato plant. Nice. These are kind of the OG plants out here, yeah? Can I get seeds from it? No. Chinese potato. Man, I really want to go back, get these in there. Chinese potatoes common throughout the China territories where synthetic foods are still stigmatized, and there remain large tracts of arable land on which to grow fresh produce. Genetically designed prior to the expansion, this plant is highly adaptable to different environments and a staple in New Colony galaxy-wide. Actually, what I really want are the interior grow beds. Can I scan? There we go. That's what I wanted. Interior grow bed. That's phenomenal. Composite plant pot. Awesome. She's got... See, I want this too. That's so cool. Marble melon plant. Oh my gosh, marble melons. Man, she's got all the good stuff here. Holy moly. Pick up small marble. Pick up marble melon. Pick up Chinese plant. Ooh, wall planter. She's got speakers. Shrub nuts. PDA. Nutrient blocks. PDA. Chinese potato. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. That's awesome. Thank you, Maida. Oh, we can scan Marguerite.
Look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
That's cool. We could scan her. Okay, so I will read about this, but I think I'm not going to put a marker here because I don't think we need to. But what I will like to do is get back to the base and plant these immediately before they decay. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're looking for the green. There's the inactive volcano. There's our home base at 1333 away. And then when we get there, we can catch up with the logs. That's super exciting. So off we go. All right. That was a huge success. That was phenomenal. So I think these guys right here are the Pinacarids, and we got some of their eggs. So apparently we'll see one of those guys when we get back. That's going to be really cool. I think for the large fish, I'm going to want to, or the large eggs, I'm going to want to make sure that we've got a large alien containment unit, because it just feels weird having them all crammed in there, you know what I mean? All right, so back we go. Curious about that inactive volcano. And Alan, the fact that Alan piped up too really makes me think, you know? All right, so keep moving. I think it's so hilarious the Cryptosuchus, even in their own log, says they're more bluster than bite. So you just gotta like punch them one in the nose and then they don't want any of it. Oh my gosh, guy. That's a new one. Oh, God. Wow, all the friends today. And the Chelicerate's up there. Okay, I think we're clear. I think we are clear. Excellent. Wow, what a huge success. We got we're carrying a bunch of plants on top of that, and they're all interior. We've got indoor grow beds for the first time, so that's going to be phenomenal. We can put those on top of the current alien containment unit. We have more logs. We have more scans. We're able to take a ride on a Chelicerate. I don't know if that's necessarily recommended, but it is what it is. And we're able to... we were just able to do a lot. I'm very proud of what we've done. That is phenomenal. So if we latch here, we can dangle right under and get on in. High five. There it is.
Aboard, Captain.
All right, so we'll double check storage. Oh, hello.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update? They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes,
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened.
you are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better. There's a poem Sam loved. Hope is human. Hope is, oh right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your PDA.
It's a line from a 19th century Earth author. Emily something. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I promise we'll get answers one way or another, Ellen.
Adding hope to your database.
I think it's really cool that she's the one who's kind of counseling this seemingly all-knowing alien. You know what I mean? I think it's really, really cool. That's pretty sweet. But so we've got some immediate concerns though, so we definitely want to make sure that we're planting these guys before they die out. Yeah, although hang on, deconstruct. We want a better indoor bed here. Look at that. We've got an entrance on Hope, or an entry on Hope. So we've got our indoor grow bed. Let's plant as many of these as possible. So one Chinese potato, one, sure, we'll get Chinese potatoes. We'll get the marble melon. We'll get the Preston Delight, and we'll get the small marble melon. Interesting, they've got a small and a normal one. So that's awesome. When those develop, we can kind of be a little more liberal and choose where to put them. But I'm just glad to have this down. I think it's going to be really, really nice. And in the meantime, I guess we can also get, I think, like the planter wall, right? Wall planter. Do that. There we go. Awesome. So adds a little bit of color, a little bit of, I guess, a reference point to getting around more efficiently. And now we're up. So here are the new inhabitants. So one of them's the jellyfish, which I'm assuming is the eye. Oh my God, it's the baby sea monkey. It's the baby sea monkey. Wow, that looks very similar to the cuttlefish. Hiccup pinacarid, eye jelly, crashy, Arctic ray, and this little guy. So can I do he looks very similar in style to the cuttlefish, so I'm curious if I can interact with a sea monkey in a similar way. So I'm bringing the baby sea monkey with me, and we're gonna go outside and take a look. Go. Pick up sea monkey baby. Sea monkey baby. Scan the sea monkey baby. Oh my God. Research sea monkey baby. Oh my gosh, I love researching the sea monkey baby. That's awesome. And is there anything that we need to fill in the box? Just double check. Nope, we're all good. So back on in. Sea monkey baby. Well, I guess I'll put him back. He's not doing anything like fancy. Maybe he will leave his baby stage and become a teenager baby. So let's drop in the sea monkey baby. Excellent. Curious, actually, if I pick him up, can I equip him? Hi. So I love this. One of the what's up, little guy? One of the things that I really liked about the fish in the is that you could have them in your hand and go around with them. So apparently we can equip this little guy. We'll put him down. If I grab the pinacarid, I don't know if I can equip him. I can't equip him. I can just drop him, you know? So I think he might be the only one that we can do that with. Yeah, same with the eye jelly. I mean, that's all just whatever it is. So this little guy can be... Hi! Yeah! You're a little monkey. You're awesome. I like you. That is I was gonna say what a baby, and quite literally a baby. Holy moly. Wow. Well, oh, that's awesome. I'd like to get a larger tank for some of the larger guys, but that's really neat. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got a sea truck sleeper module. I think we built everything else, right? We've got new blueprints though, mostly for composite plant pot, indoor grow bed, plant shelf. We got the wall planter, and then those are the new ones. Says we're missing one more, which would be, is it up top? I'm actually not sure. Where would it be? Did I miss it with the planters? I mean, down below? No. Huh, weird. It says that there's a blueprint that I haven't seen, but I'm not seeing it pop up when I scroll on by. Oh, there we go. Spicy fruit salad, Preston's plant leaf, and a fevered pepper. A surprisingly delicious salad with warming effects. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, I want to make that. I would love a new salad. That's phenomenal. I actually really like salads. So, I mean, I guess it depends on how you make salads. My mother was the one that kind of turned me on to salads a long time ago, and she adds a lot of cool stuff. So, I mean, as long as it's not just a bunch of lettuce, I mean, like, it's really, really nice. Interior grow bed, designed for use exclusively inside regulated habitat modules. Awesome. For our research, we've got other hope. Hope is an animal of unknown origin. According to Robin and a poet named Emily Dickinson, it is described as having feathers. My database found the poem Robin was referring to. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul, and sings the tune without the words, and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. The presence of hope seems to inspire humans to persevere in the face of adversity. Perhaps humans keep a hope with them at all times. From this notation, hope appears to be a hardy avian creature. It's capable of surviving at sea and in cold climates, having kept so many warm. Hope might be observed to produce exothermic chemical reactions. Assessment, find and maintain hope. That's really cute. That's really cute. So obviously this is from Alan's perspective after hearing Robin talk about hope. That's adorable. That's really, really cute. I like how he says it seems to have an avian form. It might just be penguins, right? So take care of penguins. She obviously liked them, yeah? Got marble melon plant. This plant collects water from the air rather than relying on its root system and produces large fleshy fruits, which are both edible and of atypically high water content. Preston's plant. Preston's plant consists of semi-translucent leaves and a sweet fruiting berry. It is hardy and capable of growing in even the harshest of climates. The fruit contains a paralytic agent that humans are unable to properly metabolize, but for certain animals, it can act as something of a mild sedative. Wait, like snow stalkers? Okay, hang on. Like snow stalkers? Is that what we're hearing first? As in, like, I can potentially put baby snow stalkers, because it'll probably circulate through them faster. They fall asleep, and then we can take their fur? That could be something. Oh my god, wow, I've got an idea. Okay, let's read about these first, yeah? Oh, here we go. I'd rather be hunting by Marguerite.
Alright, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
It's kind of nice hearing that she's like a normal person. You know what I mean? Underneath all of the badassery. Just a couple of friends talking. Oh, Sam and Marguerite.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is a bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
Marguerite took out the nuclear reactor. That is so cool. That, you know what that reminds me of? You know in movies when they've got those like suit up and go to war type of scenes, like the montages? I feel like that's sort of like the oral montage of her being like, hey, do the thing. You're going to kill the bacterium. I'll take care of the nuclear reactor. You get that. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. I think that's so cool. That's really, really cool. So what I'm doing right now is I was kind of trying to keep in mind, can I make the large room? I need more titanium to do it. So I was kind of bringing that all together. But I think I'm going to hang on for now just because I don't have the titanium yet. And there is time ticking down on the episode. So I would like to move forward a little bit. We'll play the last... Oh, actually, Marguerite Maida. Freelance security personnel, status missing. Previously thought to be dead, last known contact on a recording found in another sector of 4546 Beta, which claims she killed a Reaper Leviathan. Personality markers. Marguerite is highly distrustful of authority figures, especially those tied to corporate entities. She's strong-willed and seems cold upon initial contact. History. Not much known is about Marguerite. Not much is known about Marguerite. She was born and raised in the Mongolian states, a backwater corporate colony exploited for its mineral resources. She left home at 16 and went from one mercenary job to another. Eventually, she did tours with the Mongolian Defense Force and Trans-System Federation. She held an esteemed career before being dishonorably discharged from the TSF for going off mission. The details are unclear, but our resources have unearthed some scant details. Marguerite was the head of an intel and reconnaissance mission. We are not clear what she stumbled upon, but she silently eliminated the entire local security apparatus over the course of 3 days. None of the local families would give more information. They only said they thanked God's hand for saving them. Her last mission was aboard the Degassi as private security against potential pirates and scavengers, which crashed on 4546 Beta. It'd be really cool if we get to a point where she tells us that story, right? There's also one more thing that I wanted to do. When we head on up, do you recall that we put some things, the fever peppers, into the fridge, and they would definitely be decayed by now. So now is the moment of truth. They're perfectly preserved. Isn't that cool? I had no idea that's the case. So one thing I will do though is pull these out because I don't know if this contributed to the faster drain, but that's kind of interesting. And right now all we need to finish the salad are leaves. I don't know if the plants have grown already. That will be interesting to find out. So let's head on down one more level, and they look like maybe they have Chinese potato. There is the Preston's plant. Preston's plant. Maybe we can take a slice. We've got a leaf. We got a leaf. Look at that. Good in salads. Oh my God. We can make a salad. That's so cool. Wow. And apparently this helps with heat as well. So, oh my God, we're gonna make a salad. This is cool. And I like how it comes in a little boxed lunch container. Cooked food, spicy fruit salad. Oh my gosh.
Fruit salad does not traditionally involve leaves, but at least it is nutritious and warming.
So what properties does it have? So currently the thermos gives us 50 body heat. This gives 185 food and 30 water. Wow. This is the best food I've seen thus far. That is incredible. So can we... So, I mean, holy moly, if we want a productive plant, that is the one. I also want some of the fruit because I'd like to see if we can maybe pick up Preston's Delight. Is that right? Preston's plant. Slice. Don't get rid of it, though. How do we get another? There we go. Is there a fruit? Small marble melon. Pick up Preston's Delight. All right. So how long is that going to last? Preston's Delight. Delightful to some. We've got a plant. Okay. So what we're going to do is make another salad. We'll carry a salad on us. It would be great for emergency food. I don't think it goes bad once you make it. Nope. Doesn't seem to go bad. So that's phenomenal. And we can stick that in as an emergency. And wow, that's a very, very dense, like nutrient-rich slot in our emergency box. So that's going to be great. And then what we can do, we'll eat these, get rid of that. We'll go ahead and clear the blueprint. There it is. We'll go ahead and clear the log. What I'd like to do is test out something. Let's go over to the Phi Robotics Center. I was going to say let's go over to the Xenobiological Lab, but I don't know if we'll have the time to give it proper, like, you know, proper attention. Get that in there. There we go. So now it's got a backup. We'll go ahead and stick in the nutrient block. And we're going to try and find a baby peeper and make it go to sleep. You're probably wondering, what the heck? But we're going to find a baby peeper and try to make it go to sleep. But hopefully the Preston's Delight is going to continue to be good. So let's get on in. We've got a repair, but it's all right. So let's get marked up. We have the beacon manager. It's going to probably be the last thing that we do in this episode, but it's going to be great. Is there anything else that we have marked up? I think I just want to be precise about it. Excellent. Let us go. So we want the blue. That's over to the southwest. Awesome. This is exciting because we saw that there's a mild, like, paralytic, right, inside of this fruit. So it'll be interesting if we get the fruit, we drop off the fruit, the little baby snowstalker ingests it. The only reason why I'm mentioning a baby snowstalker is because the adult, probably it will take more fruit. I don't know. It said it's a mild sedative, so... And I am guessing that... Let's see, if I think about it, in the log, it said that Maida's snowstalker friend, that's a sea truck fragment, made a snowstalker friend that he'll eat half and then he'll spit out the rest, right? So I'm curious if for a little baby, if that fruit is like double the input for him or it, and then all of a sudden we find that he's asleep just like that, right? And then we can go and get some fur. Now, here's the thing. Some of the bunnies were mentioning the spy pangling when talking about fur. I don't know how that all susses out and works, but we can keep in mind maybe we need to be using the spy pangling while we're doing this. So we'll take all those disparate pieces of theory, put it together, and see what happens, right? Since we're going down, I guess it's easiest to come in from the bottom. So, oh boy. I was gonna say we can go to the beacon manager, go to the bridge, because the bridge is, you know, you enter from the top instead of having to go through the bottom. But I mean, at this point we're already down here, so let's see what we can do. You gotta face your fears every once in a while. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'm just worried about that fruit as well. Fruit's decaying this entire time. And what if it's decayed and then we get to the baby and then there's no fruit to give it? Now, our spy pangling is currently inside our emergency box, so we got to pull that out as well. They're all the little jellyfish eggs. I remember you don't go to the right, you have to go to the left. It's one thing I've learned. And we won't end up at the sea truck dock. Haven't figured out the direct way there. I think you got to go past where we were. That is... What is that, actually? Silver ore. Oh, I'll take that. Wiring kits. I know there's actually a magnetite deposit that seems kind of random out here. I thought it was a dead end. Looks like it might be, but what's this up here? Oh, all right. So maybe that was worth it just because of the magnetite. I had no idea there's magnetite in there. Holy moly. Wow. Wow. Silver and magnetite. I mean, I will take the heck out of that. All right, so there's a purpose to getting stuck in here. All right, cool, great. That was worth it. That was awesome. I'm feeling a little better about that diversion. So it doesn't seem like this takes us to where we want to go, but it gave us magnetite, and that's incredibly valuable considering how rare it is in this game. Aha, okay, this looks more familiar. This looks more familiar. Get on up. How's the fruit doing? It is at 50%. 50% before it expires. We gotta move. I wish I could bring like a little ice box with me, you know? Oh, stay away from crushing penguins. All right, we are here. We are here. Okay, think. That's a sea truck dock there. If we head to the sea truck dock, we're looking for... Well, actually, no. We're looking for any sort of snowstalker cave, right? We're not looking for pangling-specific areas. We're looking for snowstalker caves. What about down here? Just any cave. Any cave. No, that's a shortcut to the dock. I think there was a cave right in this general vicinity. That's titanium. Stay away from crushing penguins. Okay, that looks potentially like it might be snowstalker-ish. Lot of penguins. Got a lot of penguins. What? Oh my god, what a baby. Ugh. So cute. I think this might be it. No? No? Negative. We're leaving our prawny behind. That's not good. Aha. Okay. So we see snowstalkers, right? So what we need to do is bust out the quantum locker. We're gonna go ahead and go to open storage. We'll get our spy pangling and spy remote. We need to somehow do something with the Preston Still. I'm gonna drop it on the ground. I don't know if I can deploy. We'll get the spy pangling. We will equip the remote. We're gonna go ahead and trigger. We'll back on up. We'll grab old. Oh, it's considered old. All right, well, let's come on over. I don't know if I can go into our inventory or we just take things, you know?
Deploying
Camera, okay. Hey, guy. Infiltration value is very low for some reason. All right, we're coming on up. Hi. Attempt to collect fur. Oh my god. I didn't even have to give you a fruit? Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, I'll take all the fur I can. Okay. That was a lot easier than I thought. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Does he smell us? Wow, I can't believe that worked. I thought we had to give him a fruit. What about that whole sedative thing? Wow. High five. There we go. Well, apparently we got the fur. So right now we're probably kind of getting cold. But, wow. Well, that's all we needed, right? That's all we needed. We even got magnetite. Holy moly. Well, that was not bad. Open storage, 3 tufts of fur. We'll get the fruit. Might as well eat it. Now it's 9 minus 1. That's fine. That's amazing. Well, let's toss that back in. Good job, little guy. That was phenomenal. So if we look at our blueprints right now, I think we only need 3 tufts because we don't have the cold suit helmet and we don't have the cold suit itself. And it takes 2 and 1. So that's 3. So that's perfect. Let's grab that quantum locker. We'll go ahead and just make sure we got the repair tool. Let's go back and make this thing. We're going to have a cold suit. Holy moly. Wow, that was super fast. I don't know what to think about that. I'm counting my blessings right now. All right. I can't believe this. And on time as well. And on time. We have everything else. Wow, we have got so many upgrades today. So many upgrades. Just watch out, don't crush a penguin. Small movements into the dock. Yep. Don't crush anyone. Excellent. Holy moly. Now, I gotta say, probably on the next episode, we just get prepared and we just go straight. Okay, I don't know why he decided he wanted to... On the next episode, we should just go straight to the xenobiological labs because we haven't been there yet. That's going to be amazing. And we're actually going to... I think where we started and where our base is really close to it because we're in the north already. And Outpost 0 is supposedly in the north as well. That was the one where we get kind of stuck. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Drop on down. Actually, I was going to say we go to the bridge and we jump off, which would be pretty good. I'm curious. I bet we can fit through here. See, that's an entrance. And then that just takes us around. I think we went in a circle. Okay, so I think I'm going to go above land and we're just going to go to the bridge. That's what we're going to do. Let's get out. So how do we get to the bridge? There's a beacon, sea truck dock. That's the direction to the bridge. It's a good thing that we got that. Slight bumps up here. Such interesting plants. They kind of remind me of red vines or Twizzlers. I'm personally a red vines guy. I know I've got a lot of friends that are, well, most of my friends are Twizzler guys. Oh, look at that. Spy plane doing spot. Well, let's get a little bit of water here. I don't see any PDAs here. Let's go ahead and drop off Quantum Locker. We'll go ahead and get out our little guy. We'll deploy little guy, Ms. Penguin, and remote. Off we go. So we're going on in. We might have been here before, but it's all right. Just double checking. I honestly should probably drop something here so that, or build something here so that we know that we've been in this one already. It's got quartz. I know there's recon mode. So maybe we can look around more easily so we don't have to rotate all over the place. It's all quartz. I'm pretty sure we've been here before because I bet there was a piece of magnetite before or an ion cube or something. There is titanium if we want it, but nah. We have a lot of stuff in our inventory right now. I don't think we'd have any room. Okay, that's fine. We're coming on back. So we've been here before. Let's grab our pangling. We'll go in and get into storage. We'll pop that in. We'll go in and get our repair tool back online. Excellent. And then we need some coffee because we are cold. Grab the box and we are good to go. Okay, excellent. Let's do it. So we want that bridge, that sea truck dock. Keep ourselves oriented. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. But we can jump and horizontal boost. Hang tight. Didn't quite make it. Didn't quite make it. Oh, look, it's our sea fox, or snow fox. Wow. Okay. Well, we know we're in the right place. Oh, that's right. I wanted to do the jump module. I really should use that some more. I totally forgot about the snow fox. Really should use that some more. Hey, we can even change the name of the bridge to bridge, just bridge instead of bridge hydraulic fluid, yeah? I kind of feel like this is the first suit that we have. Ooh, what is that? Hang on. That doesn't look open. That's not open. I didn't open this. Nutrient block. Oh, excellent. Is there anything else here that I haven't seen? Because I didn't open that. Ooh. Don't hold your breath. Oh, nice. Kind of reminds me of don't turn around. Oh, what? Oh my God. Wow. Water battery. Nice. We'll take a little bit of water there. That's excellent. All right. We didn't see that before. That's excellent. And there is the bridge. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my God. There was a whole sub dock here. What in the world? I shouldn't label this bridge. I should label this. This should be the dock. Oh, wow. Look at this. Signals from the deep. Oh, that's excellent. We don't hear much from Sam's former boss. So let's go ahead and grab the beacon. It's gonna be nice. Let's go ahead and play that actually while we're doing stuff, and then we'll come back to the base while we're doing it. There we go. Signals from the deep.
Zeta, I have kind of a funny question for you. Have you picked up any kind of unusual interference during any of your robotics work?
You mean like Parvin looking over my shoulder and telling me I'm assembling my circuits wrong because it's not how his dad did it back in the day?
No. Like electrical interference in the audio or video. Any kind of flickering or clicking.
Huh, can't say that I have. Why?
Oh, so it doesn't extend as far as the bay.
What doesn't?
When Fred was bringing me my eval, we detected something. Almost like an SOS.
Yeah.
At Delta? How retro. What was causing it?
I think architects are trying to communicate with us.
You always think that.
Look, it may be my job to always think that, but I'm very good at my job. Not that HR seems to care.
I won't breathe a word of this to Emmanuel.
Thanks. You're a good friend.
I mean, honestly, she's right. There was legit an SOS, so she wasn't wrong. Emmanuel's the weird one, if I'm honest. I bet Emmanuel is like, man, he's probably got some dark secret. I mean, other than being really weird and creepy. I mean, he probably knows exactly what he's doing, hence him being manipulative. And he's got like, I don't know, maybe he's the one who he plans on like killing the whole world. Yeah, that's all I got. He plans on killing the whole world. That's it. So let's just get this built. This is going to be awesome. We have so much in our inventory right now. So we got our storage that's empty. That's great. Let's go in and dump off some things. So we got a lot of silver. Whole bunch of silver where we didn't have much before. We actually have magnetite now, which is amazing. I'm noticing a flickering right now. So yeah, we probably want to make sure that we have the appropriate volume of shrub nuts to provide. There we go. Get that set. Go in and eat this. I guess we'll eat our fevered peppers. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we're all topped off. Drop on down. We want the fiber mesh. Is there anything else to drop off? We got cured featherfish. We could put our thermos back in to get a little bit of life-saving coffee. We know that's the truth. We have some water, could use a little more, so we'll just nab it from the source here. And I think everything looks okay. I will grab a couple of batteries. It's going to allow us to swap these to fresh. And we'll put these down. 1 and 2. Coffee's all done. We'll grab our thermos. We'll go ahead and deposit one of the med kits. There we go. And we can take... So we need fiber mesh times 3, right? Yeah, fiber mesh times 3 in order to build the components that we're looking for. Let's drop off the battery and then we'll get the fiber mesh and then we can make this suit. And then that's a wrap. That's awesome. So gear, we'll drop off the battery. We'll head on out. We'll go and get our creep vine. It's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Pop, pop. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, we don't have enough space. That's fine. We'll just make that fiber mesh. I actually might have some already undercrafted. But let's see what we can do here. I think it's 2 per. It's 2 per. So that's going to be able to make 2. And then we'll double check crafted because I don't have enough to make another one. We do not have any fiber mesh, so we got to go get one more and then we're good to go. That's it. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, that's a bummer. That didn't do it. All right, other side. It's a good thing we've got more. There we go. All right, back in action. Yoink. Let's see, we got to make one more fiber mesh. So fiber mesh. And here we go. So now we can craft our suit. So we're going to get the helmet first. And then the suit. Phenomenal.
made of tightly knit Kevlar microfiber and insulated with an alpine yoke around the neck and shoulders. The cold suit is designed to delay the onset of hypothermia.
Wow. So 50% cold resistance, 20% cold resistance, 10% cold resistance. That's 80. With a flare, that's another 10. We'll have a 90% cold resistance just walking around like that. And then we have ways to restore our heat. That is awesome. That is not too shabby at all. We did quite a lot. We were able to find Maida. We were able to get the interior grow bed. We were able to get new plants, Preston's fruit. We were able to get snowstalker fur without killing any snowstalkers. And we were able to create the cold suit. We have so many logs. We found new locations. We've been able to complete so many of the upgrades. Overall, a really, really, really productive episode. So thank you so much for all of your help. If you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, share, or comment down below. It helps us a great deal. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well. And I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful night.